Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to our very first episode of Need More Coffee Please with Cisco and Melissa. My name is Cisco.
My name's Melissa.
We're so glad you're here. We just want to just share real quick just a little bit about us. This first episode, give you a quick intro, and then in future episodes we'll take some deeper dives into kind of what we briefly go over this time around. So we've been married 23, almost 24 years. It'll be 24 in November of 2025. We got 4 kids ranging from the ages of 21 through 12. We have 2 cats, and we live in the great state of Texas.
So yeah, we've moved. I've over 5 times. Lived in 4 different states. So we've been around.
Have our share of U-Hauls.
Yeah. We were part of an unsuccessful church plant, and then we moved. That was in Colorado. Then we moved back to California, and in 2018, and we lost everything we owned in a wildfire. So then we moved to Texas in 2020 during COVID, and we've been here ever since. Hopefully, fingers crossed, our last move. And then last year in 2024, Cisco, out of the blue, had a stroke. So that was completely unexpected. He was in exceptional health, so it was, not something we ever saw coming. A couple months after his stroke, we started a blog, or I did, called Need More Coffee Please. It was just, a really good outlet to kind of just write through some of the things that I was going through at the time. And then when Cisco had been, a few months into his recovery, he started writing on there also. So we moved to YouTube because we felt like it would be just a better outlet to be able to reach more people than the blog really allowed. And some of the stuff we were trying to communicate was difficult, I think, in written form. We definitely don't love being in front of a camera. So it's out of our comfort zone, but we felt like in order to kind of express more of our story, it was kind of necessary to talk through it. So
Yeah, we are Christians, so everything we kind of talk about is going to be through the biblical lens. And we really felt like, again, the Lord was just calling us to this despite the fact that this is way out of our comfort zone. But since I have recovered well from the stroke, thankfully, I'm still not able to drive or to work. And so I got plenty of time to kind of work on this, and I've had plenty of time to just pray and ask God why this is happening. What do you want me to do now? Where did we go from here? Kind of thing. Again, we have 4 kids to feed, and a lot going on. It's not just me, and it's just not just me and her. We have a whole family, and thankfully, the Lord has really given us a lot of peace throughout this past. It's pretty much almost a year since this happened. Since I haven't been able to work, it's definitely been the longest period of time in my adult lifetime that I've not worked, for sure. And we really have had to rely on the Lord for everything, financially, everything, and it's scary. It's not it's not always that we have 100% faith all at the time that things are going to happen, bills are going to get paid, etc. It's definitely a walk by faith, and we definitely are walking by faith, not by sight, because a lot of times we just can't see how things are going to work out or when. But the Lord has come through every time. He's been so faithful. He's been so good, and we just want to be able to share our story, of not only just our struggles, and our suffering and the questions and the doubts that we have, but also God's goodness, and how faithful and how gracious He's been, to us. Like, I mean, by all accounts, I shouldn't even be here. I should have died when I had my stroke a while back. So just the fact that I'm even here and that we're even here together is the Lord for sure. And so, we want to be able to just build a community, as corny as that might sound, around that, and be able to lift each other up, to be able to love each other, pray for each other, pray with each other. We really feel like that's what the Lord is calling us to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Going through things, it can often feel very lonely. And, I've definitely experienced a lot of that and just feeling very alone. And, so that's kind of one of the things we pray that this channel will, maybe help someone who is walking through a similar situation or even just a hard time. And, one of the biggest helps, I guess, especially this past year with the stroke, like, um, hearing other people, their stories of, going through a similar situation. And so, we just hope to be that for someone else. And yeah, that's kind of our prayer for this channel. We love coffee, hence the name. We love what it, kind of portrays in just having deep conversations with a friend. We hope that that's kind of the vibe here, and the feeling you get when you listen to us, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and hopefully others will come alongside, in this group on this channel and be able to share their stories, what they've gone through, how the Lord has helped them, bless them, and get through, the times of struggle that they've had. Share those stories, pray for others, who are on there, and love each other. That's what we're here for. We're not, out here to become, rich and famous or anything like that. We just really feel like the Lord has blessed us, and we just want to be able to, do that in return, for sure. So, that's why we're here.
Yeah. We tend to quote movies and TV shows a lot in our conversation, so that might happen. Some of our favorites are Parks and Rec, The Office,
Arrested Development, Nacho Libre, Napoleon Dynamite, some real dorky ones for sure. We're not cool influencers that got it all together by any means. We got our own issues and struggles and problems, and dorkiness, and all those things. And by no means do we think that we have all the answers or we got it all together. Quite the opposite. But we felt like the Lord didn't bring us through this last year and bring us through all these other things previous to this year for nothing, for no reason. He's obviously taught us quite a bit, and we're here standing, being able to even talk about it, which in and of itself is a miracle. But at the same time, we want to be able to, share those stories and share them with others and encourage, others with them, and that's what we hope to do with this.
Mm-hmm. We'll be going, into a lot more detail in the future episodes of what we have been through. But we'll also be, we want to discuss marriage and relationships in general, parenting, raising kids,
raising cats,
life. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you can, expect. In fact, next week, will be the 1 year anniversary of Cisco's stroke. So we'll be starting, you know, starting off the channel and talking about that in great length. It'll probably be in many parts, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So thank you for being here. The typical YouTube thing, hit like and subscribe.
Comment, let us know who you are, where you're from.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends and family for sure. Thank you for being here and taking the time to just hang out with us, and hopefully we'll see you in the comment section in the future.
Yeah, let us know who you are, where you're from, any topics you'd like us to cover. We definitely will, try to do that. So, yeah, we will drop new episodes every Monday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, see you next week.
Yep. Thank you. Love ya.
Love ya.